Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario. I am Maker400, and that is how the ruffians message best me. Ha ha ha, they are strong, to be sure. Very strong. I say they may be strong enough to defy the prophecy. Well, if it's a prophecy, though, and it's supposed to be right, then therefore we can't really defy it. Eliminating heroes that rise to stop us. How? In due time, he will reveal how he will destroy us, but we may be wary in the meantime because he does have a way to destroy us. And him? Who is him? Wait, who else could Count Black have to send on us if we already have 3 minutes? I'm interested in knowing who this him is. I wonder if he's red and has lobster-like claws and speaks in a weird voice that sounds similar to the Blue Meanie from Yellow Submarine. Anyway, here's an interesting little bit of conversation. Still time to change your mind. But wait, he's evil. He already has his mind made up. So we should forge on. Okay. On my count, I won't be doing that. My life is... Wait. You swore his... Oh, he saved you. Okay, so there's a little bit more interesting backstory. So yeah, something, Nastia's life was saved by the Count. And she has a lot of emotion for a secretary. Usually she's very cold, and this is one of the first times we've seen her being quite emotional. And if it pleases her, well, it must, if she's gonna stay with him. My, how interesting. Wait, who's that? Dementio. What is Dementio playing at, rather? That whole thing after the Dotwood tree, and now this? Dementio is mysterious. I wonder if he's up to something, or what he's up to. Tippi, why? Why do you avoid me? Why are we getting this dialogue? I'm confused. Unhand me. Or ow, ow. Huh, you're crying. Why, Tippi? You must tell me, what has happened? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Just forget it. Oh no. Tippi, is my father behind this? No, I'm just an ordinary girl. No matter how... I don't know why I'm reversing the gender of the... Tippi, this is goodbye, Blomir. There's no other choice. This is our fate. So there seems to be some issue with these two people who are in love, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who they are, but whatever. And yeah, you got through it. I'm so sorry. It was all my... Not really. It's not your fault that you got kidnapped by Francis. Thank you so much. And yeah, Tippi's a little kind of changed. She's kind of changing personality at this point a little bit, as you'll soon be able to notice. Because before she was very just business as usual. We'll do this, keep doing this, and now she's kind of gonna start acting a little bit more friendly. And yeah, Bowser is definitely our third hero. I've been waiting for you, young heroes. Did you succeed in your search for the next pure heart? Yes, we did. I guess we did. No, we did. Whether or not you understand how we did, we still got it. And you say Tippi and the next pure heart just appeared. Very interesting. I think that the castle was once the dwelling of the Ancients I told you of earlier. It seems that my ancestors have roamed far and wide in their dimensional travels. Castle beyond this great sea, we hid a pure heart and sealed it safely. So basically he's saying that that castle was a dwelling of the Ancients, and that they made a seal that made it only broken by love and trust. In reality, this is just an explanation as how we got the pure heart, when in every other chapter, as you will see, you are given the pure heart by someone. Or something. In this case, there was no one to give it to because Francis obviously didn't know about the pure heart, so in order to make sense, they were like, well, obviously, it was a seal. Whoa, well admit, Mr. Bowser. It's kind of odd to call Bowser Mr. Bowser. And the void is expanding. As you can see, it's getting quite a bit bigger than it used to be, and that's not good. Because when it's fully expanded, it will swallow up this world. In fact, it probably already swallowed up several worlds, because this is the size it is from this dimension. In other dimensions, it's quite possible that they're already gone, because it depends on how close they were to the void. Though, I think it's established at some point that Cowblind's castle is in the void, so how is it surviving? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, if you go back to chapter 1, remember how we originally started this chapter? We started after Tippi got kidnapped. We got tips from a pixel. Well, you know what happens to pixels? They become our slaves, so we can use their abilities. So therefore, we're gonna go find this pixel again. And here he is. Well, how now? You want to hear the tips again? Just say the word. What are you talking about? I don't need no more stupid tips, alright? No more hints. No way. You defeated Francis? Well, yeah, he's just a nerd. It's not like he's that good. I'm surprised he was good at fighting. As good at fighting as he was. He's a nerd. Nerds don't fight. Except for in World of Warcraft. So I guess there's no need for me to give out tips. So therefore, he decides to go with you. And he is the first of 3 optional pixels. As in, you don't need them to beat the game, but you can have them, and they're usually pretty useful. Though I honestly think this guy is probably the most useful. Considering how easy it is to obtain him. Barry, the prickly pixel. Basically, if you use Barry, you'll get a shield, so he can be quite useful. Probably I'd say with Peach, he's the most useful because, well, Peach or Mario, I guess Mario. But you can just run into enemies and they'll be damaged by his prickly prickliness. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Over here, this is on the outskirts of Flipside. We have these stakes, and now that we have Thudley, we can pound them down. Make sure that all the down arrows are, all the ones that have down arrows on them are pounded down. All the ones that don't. But, you know, basically the real thing is, and there was, I'm making sure here, but if you, look, you're gonna have the middle one, the farthest left and the farthest right being down, the 2 middle ones, or the 2, not really middle ones, but the 2 middle side ones are gonna be up. And that will cause our 4th, no wait. Yeah, is it our 4th, isn't it? Yeah, our 4th heart pillar to appear. So let's place the green heart into the heart pillar. Do. You know, I wonder how exactly this works. You place the heart in the heart pillar, right? And it reveals the door. How is it doing that? Is there some kind of mechanism in these heart pillars that connects to the tower that allows them to draw... You know, I know it's video game logic, but I kind of want to know exactly how it does it. Why can't you just hold up the heart and reveal the door? Why do you have to place in these pillars besides making them the game wanting you to explore more? But yeah, I'm kind of curious as to how exactly it's getting those doors to appear. I guess you just put the heart in there, and then it triggers a mechanism that sends something to draw the doors in or to reveal the doors. I don't know. It's not really worth, you know, making logic out of this game. And here's something I wanted to show that I haven't shown. It's the inn. Here is Tinga. She is the innkeeper, and if you pay her some coins, I think it's 5. I didn't see what the text said there, because I don't pay attention. You can sleep in her bed. Or, wait, that probably came out wrong. You can sleep in the bed, and you can rest, and you can heal yourself. You know, it's nice to have. You're not going to probably need to use it all that much, but, you know, if you happen to be damaged and come here, it's nice to just use it. Here, we're back in, what was her name? It started with an S. How did I forget her name? But yeah, this is a dining specializer. It's a DS. And if you put in DS cards into the dining specializer, as I mentioned before, you can use it to find out more recipes you can make. So it's basically a way to know how to make the recipes without, you know, looking up a game fac. Or game frequently asked questions, whatever. FAQ. Oh, what's her name? I know she has a name. It's, Sweet Smiles is her restaurant, right? I want to say Sabasa, but that's not her name. That's... I don't even remember what Sabasa is from. Oh no, Sabasa is the witch from Super Mario Land 2. Meow maid, you are a nerd, I deem. I was once like you. I would lay up an hours to get a treasure. I was a fanatic, but I tired of that. You seem to tire of a lot. Oh, Heronicus, you change your mind so much, and that's why we love you. Damn, I can't remember her name, and I'm gonna feel stupid, and someone's gonna tell me what it is, and I should know what it is, because there's no reason not to know what her name is. Anyway, through the fierce battles against Francis, Tippi and Mario, the game grew closer, forked to or lay a whole new world, a new exciting point of view. In order to claim the Pure Heart, they would have to endure new far-out trials. As a hint to what kind of world this is, Chapter 4:1 Into Outer Space. And I like how they draw this world because you would think, well, how do you draw outer space? Well, it's kind of interesting how they do it. They draw a bunch of stars. I see, that's pretty cool. So yeah, welcome to Chapter 4:1. But there's a bit of a problem. We're in outer space, but we can't breathe. Which is odd. You need that, don't you? Yes, we do. Though it is odd. In Galaxy, you can breathe in space with no problems, but you can't breathe underwater for, you know, unlimited time. You eventually run out of breath underwater. Here, you can't breathe in outer space, but you can breathe underwater for unlimited times. So, Mario World, doesn't have consistent logic. Though then again, when did it? I guess if you think of the RPGs as a different setup, but then even then though there are cases that well, I don't know though. No, because you couldn't breathe in TTYD. You could breathe it on the moon. Though you couldn't even go in water, so Tippi suggests going to Merlon to find out what we should do about this inability to breathe in space, which is a problem. We can't continue onward in that area to get to the next Pure Heart if we can't breathe. And we need to breathe, because that's how you live. And if you don't live, you die. And if you're dead, you can't get a Pure Heart. And if you can't get a Pure Heart, okay, yeah, I'm not going to continue on. We're there. But let's go say hi to Merlin. Ah, Merlin again. Hi, Merlin. Oh, that was certainly quick work. You've already found the next Pure Heart? Well, no, that would have been way too easy. So you just walk out the door and the Pure Heart's sitting there. It's like, oh, okay. Space! Oh ho, I imagine that was an unwelcome surprise. Yes, it was. I know, it's not funny. I almost died. I almost died, Merlin. You should be ashamed of yourself. A space helmet. Well, technically you need... When they have a space helmet, they have oxygen tanks, I believe. It's not like they just... You can't just put a helmet on your head and say, oh, you can breathe now. So something like a space helmet. So now, not only are we not having anything else but the space helmet, we also just... Something that could work like a space helmet. Unfortunately, he doesn't have it anymore because he cleaned out all his shelves the other day. And he had the perfect thing when he was making space, and he gave it to someone in town. That sucks. To who? Some random boy. You don't even know his name? I mean, aren't you kind of like, I guess, the mayor of this town? You would think you... I guess then again, mayors don't know their citizens' names, so I shouldn't be complaining. So, the boy we need to find is on the 3rd floor. And here he is. Huh? Did Merlin give me something that, like a helmet? You mean this fishbowl? Yeah, I kept Captain Gills here in the cup, but then he got too big for it. Or got too big. So yeah, Captain Gills is this fish, and he is quite big for the bowl now. He was in a cup, and now he's too big for both of those, so he wants us to set Captain Gills free. So yeah. He deserves freedom, and yet you're the one who kept him in a fishbowl, so... I don't know, you're kind of a hypocrite, but then again, you're a young boy, and you might have decided that, well, I've had enough time with Captain Gills, you can let him free. Anyway, yeah, the best place to put Captain Gills is down here. Since it's really the only place on Flipside that has water. And there he goes. And now that the fishbowl is empty, it grows a little puffy thing on the top of it, and we can use it to go into space. So let's head back to space. Yay! Chapter 4:1. 41, that's a horrible chapter number. Just an awful chapter number in general. No, actually I don't. I want to try the challenge of going through here without breathing. No, I want to see. This is a challenge run, Tippi. I'm going to try with no breathing. Not like being in water. No. Your water logic is inconsistent. No, I'm not using this helmet. Let me get this clear. You enjoy not breathing? Yes, I do. It's one of my favorite pastimes. I fail to see the wisdom. I beg of you. While your brain still works, it hasn't worked in years. No. If you don't, do you have any idea what fate will be? Awful. Do you want that? Yeah, I love awfulness. It's so awesome. You want to not breathe? Yes. Truly? You truly sure? Yes. Who is stupider, you or me for listening to you? No more. Goodbye.